The upcoming Flash movie will be based on the famous Flashpoint storyline from the comics, which introduces multiple universes and could feature a range of Batman actors from the past and potentially the present. If you hadn't heard, Michael Keaton might be returning to the role for the film, and with so many actors having taken on the part over time, there's no shortage of Batmen to choose from. I'm Greg Elliott with Screen Rant, and here's every version of Batman that could appear in The Flash.
What are you? I'm Batman.
Yeah, we weren't kidding. Michael Keaton, considered by many to be the definitive on-screen Batman, is reportedly in talks to reprise that role for The Flash. The Flashpoint storyline from the comics saw Flash go back in time to save his mother's life, and by doing so created an alternate timeline. And it seems like in the film, this alternate timeline might be the same one that Keaton's Batman exists in. In a way, the recent Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover already even set this up by not only including Ezra Miller's Flash, but also Alexander Knox from the Earth 89 universe.
I hope you're watching, big guy.
Keaton is also said to potentially be appearing in more than one movie, suggesting that he could become a central Nick Fury-type character in a post-Flashpoint DCEU. If the reports are accurate and Keaton's Batman does show up in the film, it's looking like he'll be a big part of it.
Listen, I'm Batman.
Why did you say that name?
While Ben Affleck's turn as the Caped Crusader isn't everybody's favorite, he's far from the worst on-screen version of the character, and for now, he is the most recent one who's actually a part of the existing DCEU and already fought alongside Ezra Miller's Flash in Justice League. And he is kinda coming back for the Snyder Cut, so while his return does seem unlikely, he's still an obvious choice for at least a brief cameo in The Flash.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah!
Yeah, there's a chance, and having already appeared as Thomas Wayne in Batman v Superman, there's also a chance that Jeffrey Dean Morgan could play Flashpoint Batman in The Flash. The Flashpoint comic is known for one big change to the Batman story. Instead of Thomas Wayne, Bruce is killed by a mugger in that alley, and as a result, Thomas becomes Batman, and a much more ruthless one at that. Morgan has said in the past that he'd love to do it, and having him in The Flash would allow them to link it to the Snyder DCEU without having to include Batfleck if they so desired.
I'm strong enough to kill you.
Which now brings us to the most recent Dark Knight, the Batman's Robert Pattinson. While Matt Reeves' re-envisioning of the world's greatest detective will be a standalone story in the same way Joker was, since The Flash is reported to include the multiverse, there's still the possibility that Pattinson could show up in the movie. Now sure, it does seem a little unlikely. The new Batman film is supposed to be a noirish detective film featuring a more grounded version of the character early on in his career, and suddenly introducing time travel and bringing this into the same world as Justice League seems like it would definitely undermine what they're going for with it. But if Michael Keaton's Batman is coming back, then we guess anything's possible. You know, once you introduce the concept of a multiverse, you can really do anything, and come on, it would be pretty dang cool to see young Batman getting some advice from Michael Keaton, right? We think it's pretty unlikely we're going to see George Clooney, Val Kilmer, or Christian Bale, but this is a strange new world, and we can't completely write anything off. We'll definitely keep you posted as we learn more, so keep checking back with Screen Rant to stay in the loop. I'm Greg Elliott, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.